Greetings and salutations. Well, I'm back with my Nuzlocke. This is part 6, I believe. Part 6 of the third run. Yeah, the first two did not go well. The first two runs actually went very poorly. They're still on the channel too. So you can always go back and relive those man-made horrors beyond belief. I just went and I got the Explorer kit. Didn't really matter. I didn't catch anything when I was down there. Went down, came back up, just so I could get all that tutorial out of the way. Now, the question is, do I want to go down to the underground? Yeah, I'll do the underground right now, because I think that's going to be a big thing. I still haven't decided in my head which Pokemon I want to go for underground. And I don't want to do solo. I don't want to mess up and choose the that's not how you ping. How do you ping? There we go. I don't want to mess up and choose the wrong fossil. Cool. That's a sphere. Oh, of course I hit metal. Why wouldn't that? Why did that? It's not surprise me at all. Ooh, hello. That's a yellow shard. Wait. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yellow shard's got that little edge. I remember the old underground way back when this first came out. Fun times. Oops, made a mistake. But outside of getting a fossil Pokemon, I never really understood the reasoning behind it. Ah, there it goes. Now, what type should I pick up? That's the problem, is there's so many things I could do. Probably aim for one of those. Ooh. Probably should aim for one of those big chambers. Bring the map up. Oh, there's only 2 things confirmed in here. Interesting. There's one of them. Really? Oh, wait, there it is. Oh, it's a red shard. Dumpster. But I know that the shards are used for turning in for TMs and other things. So they're not the worst. Okay, so there's a big chamber all the way to the end. Question is do I want to go there? I think I do. Now my rules down here are I can choose which underground Pokemon I'm going for, but if I KO one, I forfeit my underground Pokemon. So I have to be very careful about what I'm doing. Because I don't want to forfeit the underground Pokemon as they have higher effort values, or not effort values, higher individual values for what they are. Oh yeah, 2 of the 3. Hardstone is one of them. Which wouldn't be bad if I managed to pick up a rock type. Get a rock boost. I'm still kicking it around in my head because I sit there thinking about Rampardos and it's like, okay. Yeah, because I had to watch the tail end of the video of the previous one and I'm like, well, Wow, could I not hit metal? I don't think Rampardos is going to... Oh, hey, Heart Scout. Those are good. Those are used for learning new moves. Hey. Who's fair? I don't know if Rampardos is going to be good. I would love to get Cradilly, if I could. Because then, you know, getting the Lily, going to get the Cradilly after the evolution will be huge, because then you have that poison, I think it's Grass Rock? It's either Grass Rock or Poison Rock. I think it's Grass Rock. But it's so powerful. Like, Cradilly is insane. Very wally. Yeah, I know I'd have a... Oh, hello. Statue. Shiny statue. Shiny rock statue. Shiny Rampardos, a Cranidos statue. I still haven't found any fossils yet, so... I could always go for Aerodactyl. Because that would kind of level out the whole team in terms of diversity. Yeah, I'm going to have a water flying if he survives. Because I've had bad luck with Magikarps and Gyarados lately. So, let's factor in that he doesn't make it. We're going to need another flying type. We're going to need a rock type, because I know that there's a fire trainer in the Elite Four. Alright, so I have to be very careful. I do not want a Baneri. Do not want a Kricketot. Ahorn might be pretty good. I mean, I can't make it into... Pachirisu would be decent, too. Solid electric type. Let me think about that one. This Pachirisu, you can, I think, do fake tears on. And it lowers their special attack or something like that. And he's got a decent special defense if you could really lean into it. I believe this is a Cranidos fossil. No, wait, it's a Sunstone. Right? That's gotta be a Sunstone. No way. Don't know what else they found in here. Can't be anything of importance. Skull fossil. So that is a Cranidos fossil. I mean, yeah, he's a rock type, but I would have to almost focus sash. I can't focus sash because if I do, I'll burn up a focus sash. He has to come up with a way to stay alive to get the rock polish. That's what I was thinking of. I couldn't think of that. The move. That was dumpster. Okay, so I found one item. But no, I'd have to find a way to stay alive to do, you know, after the rock polish to actually do damage. Hey, Rampardos has great attack capabilities, but at the same time, he's just... his speed's not there, and when you start getting up to the Elite Four, his speed's not gonna be there. And as soon as they outrun him, you know, a lot of them know Earthquake, and like he can't outrun an Infernape. It's impossible. If he does outrun an Infernape, I mean, that's an Oval Stone. Isn't it? Or is that a... Huh. It might be an Everstone. It's an Everstone, that might be good. It is an Everstone. Not bad. You can use it in breeding. I could technically do that too. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? What's the rules on breeding in a Nuzlocke? I don't think anybody's ever done that, have they? I know people have said, oh, well, yeah, they've done an egg only. Like, what, can you win the game with gift Pokemon? And like a kind of sideways Nuzlocke-ish. Nailed it. Getting a lot of those heart scales, which is good because if something evolves and then I can go back. I'm also worried that I don't know how high of a level this stuff is, and if I lose something down here, really? Two hammer strikes, 2 pieces of metal, 3. There we go. If I run into something and they KO my Pokemon, they're dead, so then I have to replace them. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to not run into stuff. Ooh, Geodude. Wouldn't be a bad Geodude. Wouldn't be a bad Machoke either. But Machop. Problem is I've already had one, and he didn't survive very long. So we keep moving. Eventually we're gonna get to a place that's got like fire types in it. And if I get to a place with fire types in it, oh boy. Picking up an early fire type wouldn't be bad. Picking up an early Scyther wouldn't be bad either. Question is, pick up an early Scyther. Do I focus on replacing my Kricketune? Kricketune, he's getting into the twilight years of his usefulness. He's about ready to be ushered into a new era of failure. I mean, I could always use him as bait. Wouldn't be bad. You could use it as staff fodder. Sometimes you don't want to, but at the same time, I guess he could make a lateral shift to being status inducer, because he can learn Sing. I think he can learn some of the Spore moves too. If that's the case, I could put poison powder or paralysis on it, like Sunspore. Might be able to do that. That might actually work. Turn him into the status user. I mean, yeah, he's not the fastest, but... Oops. Nice. Oh, cool. That one. There's that one, so the other one's got to be like over here somewhere. Okay. And I get one of those. This is a regular box, though. Regular statue box. Of a normal type, so watch it be like a Bidoof. Oh. Chansey statue. Some would say that's a bit chancy. I'm over here digging into this wall. I want to get a different fossil. Preferably old amber or something. Some variety. That way I can decide what I'm after. I can always come back and get it processed into other Granados fossil. Now, if I got a shiny Rampardos, that'd be cool. If I got a shiny Rampardos, I would put that through to Pokemon Home. There's no way I would release it if I got a shiny Rampardos or shiny Granados off the fossil and it dies. I will ship it off through Home on camera so that people know. Whoa. Onyx. But that would require me to use a metal coat and trade it. And I don't have anybody to trade it with because this doesn't have internet connection. I don't want to be too long in here, though. Alright. Yeah. I'm gonna head over to that big chamber. We're gonna see what we can find. Hope for something good. Water type wouldn't be bad either. You pick up a water type. Come to think of it. I'm gonna check that small chamber too. I mean, I'm really debating either fire type or water type. Well, I'm gonna have a water type. We got Gyarados coming up. So fire type would be really, really helpful. Spacious Cave. Psyduck. Shinx. Bidoof. Pachirisu. I mean, an electric type wouldn't be bad, but I already had a Shinx and it died. So, that's not the way to go. Like, if I was to have... Oh, that's a cluster of them all together. If I was to go with an electric type, I think I would use... Drapion. I would probably use Electabuzz if I could get my hands on it. Then again... Oh, these are terrible. These are awful. Maybe I should go to the other one. Yeah, I'll do a quick run over to the other side. Go back down. I should probably register it, shouldn't I? Yeah. Not that it's gonna matter, I mean... Not like I could... I mean, I could come down here to grind. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... hit some of these locations to see if I can find different types. Fountain Spring Cave. Couple of Psyducks. Swablu? Swablu wouldn't be too hateful. Get that dragon typing of Altaria? See what I can get. Over down here. Fire type. Lickitung, huh? Kricketot, no thanks. I mean, like, the Lickitung wouldn't be bad. It turns into a Licky Licky with rollout. It'd be bulky, but it wouldn't have... I don't think it would have the... I don't think it would have any of the damage that it needs. A defense curl rollout setup. Riverbank Cave. Ooh, Rolagunk. Ready to attack Toxicroak. Nope, nope, nope. 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 I mean, the Toxicroak would be a great addition. Poison fighting. I mean, quad weakness is psychic, but it's got that poison. Though, I think I could get that on Tortimer, so. Jinx. I want to find a fire one. Hopefully this one over here is a volcano or something. It's a lot of lush greenery. Really leaning toward the Lickitung, or the Licky. Ooh, Zubat. That would be a solid pickup. Zubat into Golbat into Crobat. Crobat's fast, can learn Taunt. Be a real thorn in the side on a lot of things. Crobat's a strong contender, so Zubat's a strong contender. Even though I'm going to have a flying type, it'll be flying poison. It'll outrun most psychics. So if this is not a fire area down here, I will probably pick up a Zubat. Either Zubat or a Lickitung. I think Zubat. Stillwater Cavern. Ooh. Cricketots. Badoo. Baneri. Which, don't get me wrong, Lopunny would have some power, but not enough. Well, that's no good. I have to run. Well, at least it lets me see what level it is. What level are you? 25. Yikes. Means I have to be really, really good about catching that Zubat. Because I don't want to lose a lot of members of my team. Going for the Zubat. If it's here. Here's what they do. Displace the Zubat? Ooh, a Magnemite. Ah, there's an electric type. Special attacker, steel type. Magnemite. Problem is it's gonna be slow. They kind of need the speed of the Crobat. Swablu. I mean, Swablu can drop the paralysis on the target with a Dragon's Breath, but after that, Swablu's about cashed. So it's... Swablu's kind of weak. Seriously, what's with the Zubats not showing up? This is the only way I can actually get a Zubat, too, come to think of it. Because I can't catch in caves, but I can catch in the underground. Ew. That's bad. That's bad. That's very bad. That's even worse. One? We're gonna wait on that underground track. That would have been tragic had I lost Serpentium. So I'm almost to the point of having it be a Gyarados, where it actually becomes worthwhile. Matter of fact, what level does it evolve into a Gyarados? I mean, look, I'm looking it up. Just 2 seconds here. Magikarp, where are you? Wow, it's taking me forever. Magikarp. 20. So yeah, I mean, it's legitimately a stone's throw from becoming a Gyarados. So yeah, we're just gonna go down Bicycle Path now. Now, one thing I don't have I don't have an Area 206 capture. So this is new, I can get one here. And I can farm these people for some EXP, maybe get Serpentia to a 20, turn it into a Gyarados. Here's to hoping. I get the feeling that everything on this lane is going to have the direct counter to what I have. Of course, I can't run from trainer battles, so I'm left with having to fight it out. Bad. He's only a 17, so that's not that hateful. I thought it was going to be worse, but it's still bad. Especially now that I've got -2 attack. -3. Like, what is he doing? And he's stuck with wing attacks, I'd have been dead by now. And yes, I just realized how mafioso that looked. And he was just stuck with a wing attack, he'd have had me dead by now. Don't know why. I can't heal Tortimer, but I can put a berry on him. I could also rare candy Serpentia once I get to like 19, so that I don't have to worry too much about risking it. Get him to 19, hit him with a rare candy, get him to 20, and then just have them dominate. Oh. I thought it was going to be something dangerous. I thought it was going to be like another Staravia or a Staraptor. Man, could you imagine if it was a Staraptor? Eesh. Yeah, I didn't think he was going to do much. That's okay. That was a little excessive. Mortimer, relax, bro. Like, yeah, I'd be shocked too. I was not expecting Tortimer to just decide to just squat all over that Shinx. It was not on my bingo card for sure. Again, with all of the types that are there that are not. See, if I had just had a water type, I'd have had it. But now I'm gonna end up eating an Ember, you watch. That's gonna hurt. Ow. There's the speed. Oranberry doesn't heal much. No defenses on the Ponyta? Brittle? Brittle Ponyta? Oh, well, okay. I can survive the next flame charge. Oh, okay. He's decided to throw. We're good. Porterberg has got a ton of defense now. I should probably go back and heal. I'm gonna go back and heal. Because I know that there's a ton of cyclists, and I know they got a lot of grass eaters. Actually, there's probably stuff we could sell too, isn't there? I don't have any... I don't think I have any healing potions or anything like that. This is incredibly more difficult than I thought. Like, for sure. Because I didn't think it was going to be me having to essentially fight for my life every time I do anything. Yet, here we are. We'll see how it goes. Got Tool. That's, well, Starly, yeah. I could throw out the Stealth Rock when I know you can do it. Do what? Flail? Just do no damage because you're a Magikarp? That's gonna hurt. Oh, not as bad as I thought. Throw out the Stealth Rock. Just in case they switch, I want to make sure I get the free damage. Ow. I mean, I know they're going to switch, but... There we go. There's the Ponyta. There's the Pointed Stones. And this should do it. If it doesn't, I'm in trouble. Should do it because I almost one-shot the 17. Yeah. There's no point in having him out front then. I could just run Tortimer out front, I think. I mean, I don't want to, but I kind of have to. I also want to go down there and get the Route 206 captured. Hearing that Starly tweeting at me like that, that's like almost... It's almost traumatic because you heard it so often in Diamond and Pearl. I should have put up the stones. I should have put up the stones. I should have put up the stones. Stones that I had it already a quarter dead, and then the bite would have had it 3/4 dead. Yeah, yeah. On Serpentia, get to 19 so I could use the rare candy. It's not. I know it's not getting that much EXP. I get it. Whoa. Let's slow down a minute. Ooh, nailed it. See how smooth that was? Ooh, wait. There's berries. I'm gonna pick every berry because I don't know what the raspberries do. I think they reset stats, but I'm gonna pick them anyway because you know I'm allowed to use them, so why not, right? Cut. Good. And so this is Route 206. What's our first encounter? Not in a cave. That's the key. Alright. We're gonna put it to sleep. Okay. Okay, we're gonna put it to sleep. Okay. I wasn't planning on running. Okay, so we're gonna put it to sleep. I don't want to overkill it. Struggle bug. I'm gonna try to capture it. I'm already thinking of a name. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. We've got a solid member on the team. Fast, can learn Taunt. Yes, I want to give Zubat a nickname. It's a female Zubat, and I've already thought of it. Victoria. Police Girl in Helsing. Because bats, vampires... Give them a hell item to wake them up. So, Pesto. That way they can wake up. Wait, what do they know? First off, if I can put some TMs on them, I will. Not work up. Can learn Taunt. I want to teach you Taunt yet. What does it know aside from Mean Look and... knows Poison Fang, so now we don't have to get the Zubat from the underground. So now we're talking. I can sell the Burn Heal because I can't use them. What are we talking though? What can we... What are we talking here? We're talking... Lickitung? Maybe? One more? Maybe I can get a poison on it, then switch? Maybe? Yeah, now we're talking. So we've got one. The Lickitung might be a solid pickup. Might be. Because then I could just get it Ancient Power and it becomes a Licky. And then I could just, for funsies, be a complete tool to a lot of things. I mean, not that I would use defense curl and rollout, though I could. It's a hard decision to make about what I want to run outside of the Zubat I caught. Really? Not putting Tortimer out there. Not with the chances of Poison Fang being used, Tortimer taking too much damage, and dying. We're gonna put it to sleep, and then we're gonna kill it. Fury Cutter. Fury Cutter with Metronome wouldn't be bad if I could get my hands on a Metronome. Be kind of a nice item to pick up. So the more times you use Fury Cutter, the more it does damage. It's taking forever to get Victoria and Serpentia to level up. I mean, Victoria, I can understand because I just got her. She's 15. I mean, I can always do the swap out training method. It's not a big issue. My only concern is I worry that I'm going to take a critical hit and it's going to just destroy one of my higher levels, and then I'm set back, and then I have to fight to get back up there. Well, like, there's no real solid grinding area, like, realistically looking at it. I either have to fight against a bunch of Ponytas and Zubats with a grass type or a bug type, and what I need... That hurt. What I need is I need Serpentia to make 19. Serpentia makes 19. I rare candy it to 20. It becomes a Gyarados. I can then grind there safely. Cool. For a minute there, I thought it was going to be a fight. I thought it was going to be a trainer battle. And I was like, oh, I'm not ready for this. Those 2 citrus berries. 2 cherry berries. Good. Look at this. Oh, look. This is 207, correct? I don't care about the trainer tips, I care about what route it's on. This is 207. It is 207. I've already caught a 207. I caught my 206, that's Victoria. I have a fossil that I can get, though it's gonna be tough. Ideally, I'd love to get... You know what? I'm gonna go until Serpentia evolves. Which isn't long. I've got decent coverage now. Trying to fill that one slot. What can I slot in? I have a flyer. I'm gonna have a second flyer here in a second. I'm gonna have a water type here in a minute. Raspberries. That's good for fire types. I'm gonna have water, flying, poison, ground, grass, bug. And I'm gonna have quite a bit of coverage. The question is what do I do? Like, what do I go for next? Because if I can go for something next, like a steel type, maybe I could pick up that Magnemite that's down there. Magnemite, Magneton, go into Magnet Zone if there's a magnetic rock. I could do that. Magnet Zone is so slow, that's the problem. The problem with having a slow Pokemon like that is you have no real way to, like, overcome that speed disadvantage that will inevitably be your downfall. And really, you missed a Razor Leaf on an Onix. A snake that's literally bigger than Rhode Island. You missed it. Would love to know how that's humanly possible. Whatever. That and Magneton doesn't have Levitate. Neither does Magnezone, so that becomes another problem. I need to find a way to be immune to ground attacks. Short of using an air balloon. Wow, that was fast. Short of using an air balloon, I don't see where it's feasible. So they'll just hit him and they'll pop the air balloon and then they'll hit him with an earthquake and he's dead. So we can't have Magnezone. As much as I'd love to have the electric type. Thank you, Serpentine. Serpent Saucia. I can rare candy it. Now we're talking. Now we've got some power. A fair bit of power. Now it's gonna want to learn Bite and, like, Twister. It's the Bite. That's all it wanted to learn was Bite. Okay. I mean, and now it's got strength to spare. Yeah, its attack is 52. It's got some good speed. It's got Intimidate. We're getting there. That's a good pickup. That's technically allowed. It's a held item. So. Not doing the Wayward Cave. Wouldn't mind fighting a couple of Ponytas or something on the way out. Of course not. Well, at any rate. Now we have the Bite, and we have Cut. Where do we go next? We have the bike, we have cut. We have to go here. Hearth Home City. So we have to go through Mount Coronet. Alright. Well, we're on our way there. What? I have the time for this battle, and then I'll call it. So we got the 2 new additions. We got a Zubat, which hopefully is going to become a Golbat very soon. We finally got the Gyarados, so we're building power back. We lost nothing so far, and we're building. Definitely swapping out Victoria because she'll die to the stupid Pachirisu. Oh yeah, she'll die to the Pachirisu. Serpentia won't, though. Actually, wait, Serpentia will. That's gonna be a double swap, isn't it? Yes, it is. Didn't want to, but I don't want to lose Serpentia just no more than I got it. Okay. Yep. Yep. That tracks. Razor Leaf. Nope. Doubling up on the... No. Doubling up on the Ponyta. Actually, I could Struggle Bug with a lot of them. Quit hitting Tortimer, you fools. Ow. Of course it is. Ow. So, obviously it's not super effective on Ponyta, but I want it to be just low enough so that the bite can kill it. Got it. Yeah, it has no attack left over. That's fine. I'm sorry, but the paralysis is not a 50% paralysis. There's no way that that's a 50% paralysis rate. Paralyzed. Maybe a Pachirisu is in order. Wouldn't that be great if she evolved into a Golbat already? Ooh. Be gnarly. Wait, I'll loot this too. Can't use it. Now I'm gonna go heal. We'll call it. We made progress. We realized that we're not strong enough for the underground yet. My first underground Pokemon is still to be determined. Ideally, I would love to get something that's got a bit of a punch to it when it comes to either having an electric type or having, say, like a Licky Licky. Licky Licky can be bulky at times. I mean, I could do an Eviolite Lickitung. If I could get my hands on an Eviolite, that would be stellar. I need to go sell stuff too. I'll do that before I log off. Or sign off, I should say, not log off. I also haven't figured out, is there even a Pokemon Mart here? Yep, okay. So I haven't figured out what fossil I want either. And the fossil is going to be an interesting pickup because do I really want a, you know, a Cranidos, right? It's not fast. It'll fill in that rock slot, but it's not going to have any ground attacks either. We'll see. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was not as eventful. We did go into the underground. We did check it out. We saw how high of a level they are. It allowed me to see what I can get my hands on down there. And I was thinking about the Zubat, but considering we picked up a Zubat in 206, we no longer need it. I'm going to put more thought into what I want from down there. And I also do want to do more tunneling into the walls to try to get my hands on a different fossil. I'm also going to look up what fossils I can get on Brilliant Diamond. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I did. We picked up some power. We're going to be heading to the next city. And we're going to be doing more of the underground in the next one. Things are going well. Let's hope it's smooth sailing from here on out. I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, wonderful tomorrow, and as always, have a good one.